Yes guys, welcome back. Next episode, next video, you will notice that the TW has gone. Why has it gone? So, the numbers weren't going to add up on that one. It wanted well too much spending on it. It wanted another bike really. So I put it for sale. Some lad said, listen, I've got the other half of the bits you've got, so made a deal with him. He's had that, so that one's gone, which leaves the bike lift empty for the next project. So we don't have to travel far for this one. All I've got to do is convince the missus to help me lift it down out of the loft. So let's go and find it. Let's go. Let's start finding this scheme. Right, we're in the loft, somewhere up here, under all the Christmas trees and the suitcases, like everybody's loft is. Let's find it. Boom, there it is. Yes, under there is the next project. Big plans for this one. We're here. I found it. It's like an archaeological dig. Box of parts, engine, front end. Here it all is. Right, now all I've got to do is sweet talk the missus into going lifting it all down with me. We've made it. I'm absolutely knackered as well carrying it all down, but there we go. Engine. That's going to need a full rebuild. It's not seized up. That's not doing anything either. Yeah, that's going to need a full build. So, engine, frame, mudguard, front end, and various bits and bobs in there. So, that's the new one to get started on. I'm going to ramp it up, get it stripped up, and then we'll start putting some bits on it. I have got a bit of an odd plan with this one. I'm going to stick a picture up here of what I want to do with it, a little bit like that. So we're going, I want to do an off-road sort of, maybe kit. It's a 50cc, so we're going to kit it up to maybe 80 or maybe 102 or something. So it's got a little bit more power. And then lift it, chunky tyres on it, and just something different. I've got a normal one, so I want something a bit different. And I quite fancy taking on the Trans-Euro trail, the TET, not the whole thing, don't be daft, just like a little bit of it maybe, and a bit of a wild camp, just a little bit of a random sort of stupid adventure thing. Why not? Something to have a bit of fun on. So that's the plan. Yeah, so I'll get it ramped up. I'm done for today though. I've had enough, so a bit of a cold on the go. So I'll get it ramped up, and then we'll start bolting some bits to it and find out what we've got and what we need. We've done it. I've got it on the lift. So the rest of this video I think is going to be taken up by me going through the boxes. I'm going to chuck you on a time lapse over there, and I'm going to put all the parts we've got on it, and then we can work out what we need. I've got the clipboard and the pen ready to go. Make a list of parts, starting from the front, working our way back, everything we're going to need to put it back together. So, cue the music, and I'll get to it. Starting to take shape, isn't it? Look at that. Getting there. I can see it now already. I can see it on a country road in the middle of nowhere, looking over a view with its little off-road tyres on. I can already see the adventure. I've took a pause in proceedings because, come on, we need a brew. We're having a little bit of trouble. We're having a little bit of trouble with these little brackets here. So they go in there and mount sort of like that, which hold the bottom of the the side panels on. They're all a little bit bent out of shape, so I've managed to do that. Well, I'm going to take the other side on in a minute. But I thought we'll just take 5 minutes to say thank you for joining me. And yeah, what is it? Yeah, it's a Vespa, but it's a PK, small frame, 50cc. It won't be a 50cc by the time I'm done with it, but it is a 50cc. 1985, 86, something like that it is. It has been, so I got it from a guy who, story goes his side, I don't know whether he took it apart or he had it, or started taking it apart to do it before his little one was born or just born. His little one is now 14. And it was still sat in the same box as it was when it all got taken apart the first time round. Like, there's just a box here with random years in. So, just all sorts of random bits. So yeah, I reckon it's not seen the road or the light of day properly for easy 20 years. Easy 20 years. I don't even know if it's registered in the UK currently. Obviously, that's on my list of things to do, is to get it registered in the UK, which is a whole nother ball game. But yeah, what do we think? I love it. What's the plan with it? I've shown you that little picture, so what's the plan? Let me just whiz you through the plan, and then we'll go from there. I've been doing a little bit of, I call it Brad design. So I know people say CAD designs, and then the people in the shed call it cardboard aided design. Well, I've gone one better. I've gone Brad designs, bog roll aided design. So I've got a little bit of steel tube. Oh, I've moved the camera now, so that's gone tits. Right, I've got a little bit of steel tube that's going to go in there to support that. So I've got a little bit of that. That is going to live there, like that. We'll put that over the top of there, mark it, that'll give us our cut for there, and then we can weld round that. So that's going to live there. That then is going to be our support for the top, because you've got to put a support bar in there to stop that bit flexing. So that's job number one when we start cutting and grinding, because I can't leave anything alone. So yeah, that's the plan. When we start cutting and grinding, that's the first job. I'm thinking Raptor paint, why not? Because all the off-roaders do that. Like a funny tealy blue colour. Yellow headlight, black grille, and everything else black. So black grips, black handles, black seat, engine all painted black, all that bit will be done black, the wheels will be done black. All the little bits, brake levers, seat gets redone. I'm tempted to speak to the guy who's doing my seat now and see if he can redo the seat, but maybe make it a little bit thinner. More like motocrossy, more like, I don't know, thingy. Then we're going to I'm going to hopefully keep the glove box in, because that's great storage for oils and tools and stuff. So hopefully keep that, and then make either make, or you can buy a rear rack that'll come off here, that'll keep the whatever luggage or whatever, and then maybe use that bag or something to go on the back of there and just load it up and go on an adventure. Why not? It's adventure time. So yeah, well, I think that'll do us for this one. I think the next time we'll take the Brad design into physical form, and we'll cut some pipes and do a bit of welding and start on the chopping it up. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Like, subscribe, do the usuals, and I'm going to have a cup of tea and a biscuit. I'm going to stand and look at this for a good, at least half an hour, and then I'm going to go to bed. So good night.